Election day, days away, and we're keeping a close eye on one of the most closely watched Senate races in the country.
Democrat Andy Kim and Republican Curtis Bashaw are competing for the seat that had been held by former New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez. That is until he was convicted on federal corruption charges. Joining us right now is the GOP candidate, Curtis Bashaw. Thank you for joining us, first of all. We appreciate it.
Great to be here again, Kurt. Thank you.
All right, so let me start here. You know, the polls are showing that this race is in the single digits. Andy Kim is leading, according to most polls. But explain to people why you should be the choice in New Jersey.
People want change, and they want to do better for New Jersey. We are 49th out of the 50 states in what we get back from the federal government. They know that Andy Kim has been there 6 years. And unfortunately, the Democrats don't have a solution to the problems they've created. So it's a change year, and it's not just Republicans looking at our race. We have Democrats and unaffiliated voters that know that a political outsider and a businessman like myself is what New Jersey needs to move forward.
It is an uphill battle in New Jersey being a Republican. I mean, they haven't had a senator elected since 1972 who's a Republican. Why do you think it'll be different this time, or why should it be different?
Well, first of all, just because it's been that way doesn't mean it needs to stay that way. That's a challenge. And it's a seismic year. New Jersey's been on a race to the bottom. Affordability and security are the two main issues. Kitchen table, that's inflation and the border. My opponent has voted for these bad economic policies. We can't spend our way to prosperity. We can't tax our way to fiscal health. We can't regulate our way to growth and prosperity. We need to unshackle businesses. And on the border, Andy Kim's voted against border security 7 times. There are 500,000 people living in New Jersey. It's not that we don't want immigrants. We do, legally. But we have a backdoor right now that's not fair. It's a shortcut. And the financial burden to our state is overwhelming our citizens. People want change.
So Andy Kim calls you an opportunist on the topic of abortion. He says you call yourself pro-choice, but you also agree with the Supreme Court in their decision with Roe v. Wade. Are you an opportunist on this particular topic?
No, I'm not. I have been pro-choice through the primary and the general election. I am a freedom person. I'm a gay married man. I don't think the government should be in our homes telling us what to do. It's inconvenient for Andy Kim and the Democratic narrative in this election cycle that I happen to be pro-choice. I understood what happened in Dobbs, and I've said repeatedly, consistently, that in the United States Senate, I would work for bipartisan legislation to codify a woman's right to choose in all 50 states.
What is the other difference between you and Andy Kim? Why should people vote for you?
I'm a business guy, Rosanna.
No political background, never ran for office before?
I was appointed by a Democratic governor to run a large state agency, the Casino Reinvestment Development Authority. I did that. I was on the board of Stockton College for 12 years, chairman for 4. I've been very engaged in civic life, but my core service is to have created a business that created 1,000 jobs. We make a payroll every 2 weeks, live by a budget. Those business sense is what we need in Washington. Andy Kim has always worked for the government. He's never signed the front side of a paycheck. He doesn't know what it is to be on the front lines of the economy. He's a DC insider. I'm a political outsider. He's a bureaucrat. I'm a businessman. He's not for border security. I am. I'm the common sense candidate here. People are hungry for change. We're going to have an upset in November. It's just 300 hours to the polls close on Election Day.
But who's counting, right?
I am. I'm counting every hour.
Exactly. To the second, probably you can tell us how many minutes. We sit here and we are wrapped up in politics because it's what we do, is what you're running for. But a lot of people don't pay attention until they see something on the news. And for you, during the debate, when you had that episode, I think it was the first time that a lot of people got a chance to see you. We got the video of it, but you were standing at the podium and you wind up having to take almost a 10-minute break. Explain to people exactly what happened. 2, are you having any health issues since then, and are you okay?
A, I'm completely fine. I don't have any health issues. It was a total rookie mistake not to have hydrated and eaten before stepping on that debate stage. I had a sip of Coca-Cola and a half a power bar, and we finished 80 minutes strong. We've done 2 debates since. I think we've landed some really solid punches and shown New Jerseyans that we're the best candidate.
So were you about to faint? What happened there?
I felt like I was getting a little lightheaded.
No issues, no episodes,
No.
nothing since. And did you get medically checked out? You okay?
Yeah, I'm completely fine.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Thank you for asking.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we appreciate you sharing
Yes.
your perspective on what you would do if elected.
Great. Thanks, Rosanna.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Kurt.
All
Great
right.
to be here again.
300 hours, as you said. We'll have Andy Kim joining us tomorrow, your opponent there, to talk about his side there in this New Jersey race.